Okay, hit it.
Imagine you could build an unstoppable and unbreakable play Land Rover. And imagine that you could build it from unused spare parts at almost no cost. Well, we did it. And this is the story. Yep, you guessed it. It's Brian and I talking Land Rovers again.
And all the others, the Millbug was great fun.
Oh, yes, the Millbug. How could I forget the Millbug?
Yeah, no, you can't forget the Millbug.
The year was 1999. The world was waiting for the arrival of the Millennium Bug. Even the Simpsons were waiting. And then it arrived, the Millbug. I forget the Millbug,
no, you can't forget the Millbug.
The Millbug.
That was a budget build. We needed an off-road vehicle that's like, just if it breaks, if it rolls, we don't care.
Yeah, right. Did you hear that? If it rolls, we don't care. Well, that was until we actually went out and we nearly rolled.
Oh, careful, we're gonna flick it.
But that didn't stop us trying, and we kept on going and ended up having so much fun. But before we could have all that fun, we actually had to build the vehicle. So let's have a look at how we actually did that. So because the problem was, because we were driving, so we first started driving with our vehicles.
Yeah, a day-to-day car.
Yeah, but then we drove that, we had to drive that every day, but we still wanted to go off-roading all the time. But then things were breaking and also the capability. And then we had this idea, but you had this idea of the Millbug.
Well, we had spare Forward Control chassis line
okay, correct, yeah.
Because we sold the body, or the body was stripped from parts. I don't know what it was, but there was this Forward Control chassis with those massive E&V diffs on it.
Yes.
And I looked at this thing and I said, no, man, we must just come up with a plan here.
Yeah.
So I said, what's the best way? The thing's too long.
Yeah.
Cut it in half.
Yeah.
So we cut it in half. I got a picture somewhere of me in the back garden under a tree, literally. So it's like a good African type picture, really.
You were welding the chassis.
I just braced it, got it straight, just welded the thing together. Now it's shorter. That's awesome.
Yeah. So we made it 100 inches.
It made it 100 inches. Yeah, we thought because like the 88s get stuck in this hole.
Yeah.
And the 109s and the 110s get stuck in that hole.
Yeah.
So if we go 88, we should be cool.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Yeah.
We put 900 by 16 tires on, so they're 35 inches or something high. Or 36, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then
because we put normal, but they were normal Forward Control tires on. Yeah, 916.
Yeah, old military, so they're hard as nails.
So I mean, you can see in the pictures, or in the video, it was those general SAG. Yeah.
But then we thought, we're here now. So I inverted the springs. Well, not inverted the springs.
Because that's how we got.
I put the axles under the springs.
Yes.
And took most of the blades out of the springs, so the springs would bow in both directions.
Oh, okay.
So it was pretty lacquer like that. It bent lacquer, and they didn't break, so we thought that was a great idea.
Yeah.
So we did that, welded up the prop shafts, just cut them in the middle, took a piece out. It was quite a redneck operation, I must say, but it worked out damn well.
Yeah. I mean, it never ever broke down.
No,
it never broke down.
And we got a Rover V8.
Yeah.
That we managed to just hack into the space. Series gearbox that we had lying around.
Series gearbox,
and that was it.
Yeah.
And then I thought, now after taking the roll cage off of the camper, which we weren't needing for going overseas to drive through, there was this big metal monstrosity. So I took a look at that and said, hey, this is a plan. We chopped that up, and we built a roll cage, proper roll cage, so if we did chuck the thing over, we wouldn't all die. And then the roll cage was on it, and we thought, okay, but it looks a little bit like pipe car thing. So we cut up a series back, remember that? We just took the skins, and it worked out.
Before, because we hadn't worked out what to do with the body yet, because we had just done the chassis, and obviously we had the front was a normal series
we had
front.
Literally, I wonder if we got that photo of the body where we had it on the grass. We built the whole vehicle on the grass, different colours, and you know, you sit there behind the firewall, and it really looks weird. It looks like a vehicle sunk into the ground. That was pretty cool. All just stuff that we had lying around that wasn't good enough to put on a vehicle. Panel beated together roughly.
So we just put some sides on the back, and then we put a bit of a bed
so
on the bottom.
It almost had like a boat.
It was like a
boat tail thing, but it wasn't. It didn't come in. It just looked like it wanted to. And they were just riveted on. Put a flat floor in the back, and those roll cage bars came down to the back bottom.
And then we had a winch on the front and a winch on the back. Or do we just have a winch on the back?
We had a winch on the front, electric winch on the front.
Electric winch on the front.
Ox winch. And we had the Land Rover hydraulic winch
on the back.
At the back, I still got it. I still got it at home there. The same thing. Big hydraulic winch underneath.
Yes, it was underneath.
Underneath at the back. That was run off the PTO with its own hydraulic tank and all of that stuff that made it go. And that was it, eh?
Yes, we played with that. We played with that a lot, and we had a trailer for it. We got a trailer.
We bought it.
So we could move it around easy because it wasn't roadworthy. I mean, we never.
No, we never bothered.
Never had a license plate or anything. We just used to mess around.
So that was an awesome vehicle. That was a cool build.
Best, almost the best.
I'd like to get to a build like that because it's a simple build. You're building for function, and then form comes afterwards. It's like, hey, it looks lekker with somebody on.
We had so much fun with this vehicle, and it was amazing how well it performed just with bog standard Land Rover parts, assembled slightly differently and just built for strength and for performance, and it just worked like a bomb. The best part was we could drive it through water as much as we wanted without worrying about anything. And boy oh boy did we try, and we got stuck and stuck and stuck. But what a good time. So that's the story of building the Millbug, but it doesn't end there. That's just the start, because we took the Millbug out so many times and we had so much fun. So look forward to a video in future with all that off-road action in. And thanks again for watching, and see you next time.